Hey, one time for the replay crew. What is good, everybody? This is Step It Up September, day 24. And today, I felt like talking about a little bit of selfishness and why being selfish sometimes is not always a bad thing. Shout out Kiss from Jay in the building. Of course, I never got the link ready. Sassy in the building. Thank you for joining. So, the topic tonight is going to be why being selfish is sometimes necessary. I know this might ruffle some feathers, but hey, that's what I do best. Shout out to Yaya in the building. Shout out to B3. It was good, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Tips Take is in the building. Since I ain't been getting too many trolls, I could go ahead and link is there. I'll pin it. Trisha Nicole in the building. Welcome to the live. All right. Link is there. I guess we go ahead. We get started. Cause Richie's in the building. What's up, Richie? Richie, you been out in these streets, man. Proud of you, Richie. And you on a whole different type of time zone. What is it like? Was it like two a.m. there for you, Richie? Coach is in the building. Shout out to Coach. But our first talking point is going to be the difference between selfishness and self care. Selfishness is often seen as negative, but self care requires you putting yourself first at times. Society conditions people to always give, but constant giving without balance or reciprocation leads to exhaustion. Being selfish in the right way is about protecting your time, energy, and peace, and not hurting others. So we need to clarify how choosing yourself doesn't mean you don't care about others. It means that you value yourself also. Kiss from Jay. What's up, Jay?
Hey, what's going on, Elevated?
Not much. I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't watch.
getting
I'm
into the
tired.
things. Hey, chat, everybody in the chat, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah, it's blazing in this house. Like
It
this
show
weather is
is.
crazy. I don't think I missed it. Yeah, 204. I knew it was something like that, Richie. Everybody speaking. Okay. But yeah, Jay, we talking about why it's okay to be selfish sometimes. I know it's not really going to be a popular topic, but I feel like this is one of those things that come along with you setting your own boundaries. You know, I've been a person to always give, and then when you look up and you need somebody else, and it's like not very many people are there for you, or at least not as many people as you're looking out for, or so you think. So I feel like being selfish is very necessary. You know.
Yeah, I definitely agree to a certain degree for sure.
Hmm.
Because if you're not someone like selfishness also has to do with love. It's not just something that's mean. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
amazing to be selfless, but if you're sometimes you have to be selfish in order for you to get somewhere. If you
Right.
continue to be the person that allows people to take from you, they're only going to take to move up while you stay down. You're going to kind of be a stepping stool instead
Mm,
of a human being. You know what I mean? And a lot of us know that. But in another way to look at it, like you have to be selfish with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
so,
Because if you're not selfish with yourself, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to do what you need to do to be a better version of yourself. And
abs-
sometimes people allowing so many people like in and around you brings in bad energy.
mhm.
Am I breaking up?
Nah, you good, Jay. I hear you. That's perfectly
Oh,
said.
sorry, y'all. Y'all know my little thing be messing up.
You good. What's up, Monique? Thank you for joining. So, Tips Take said people can depend on you, but you can't depend on them. Absolutely. Ooh,
That's facts.
ooh. And even it's kind of hard battling your heart sometimes, but even if you do try to look out, then you don't you become like you might have been like a person's last option, and now you're on the first of their list to when they need something. Like we gotta cut that out. But then it's gonna be shame and tactics and all this other stuff. I get it, but
Yeah.
I got I got I got thick skin. Long as I'm not being in danger of being harmed or anything like that. Say what you want, cause you you're still gonna be mad.
That's true.
What's up, Happy
Mm.
Pool? Thank you for joining. Yeah, I've learned to say no. Absolutely, absolutely.
You're gonna have to learn how to say no. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a messed up situation and you're
Right.
going to end up alone. People that are like the people that always say yes, always have a lot of people around them, but at the same time, they're really not all that happy.
Yeah, a lot of people around them while they're doing good. What happens once things go take a turn for the worse. All those people are gone. You hear it all the time with people that win the lottery with their family and stuff like that. You hear it all the time with the celebrities and rappers and things like that. Once once that well one runs dry, how many people that you've been pouring into, how many people still got your back, for better I don't for better or worse is a marriage term, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She said, I'll send you a check, baby. I would I don't even think I would do that. We gonna come up with a plan. You got a business idea. I'll put the initial investment into it, and if you screw that up, I can't help you.
It can't just be a business plan though. If I'm gonna cut somebody a check, it can't just be, hey coach.
Hey
It
yo.
can't
Uh-uh.
just be a business plan though.
Why
You
not?
gotta write down all the ideas. You gotta everything. You gotta write down so much.
But okay, so at least if somebody has a business type of a plan, a business, it will eventually be able to self sustain itself. But if you just giving out whatever we talking about money, if you just giving out money and stuff like that just because somebody asked you for it. Hey, Jay, let me borrow a couple thousand or whatever. What they gonna do with that? They gonna go buy some outfits. They gonna buy some Jordans. They
Yeah,
gonna maybe buy a car. That's not going to return on investment though. If that makes
right.
sense.
Word.
Tiff,
Tiff
What's
in
up?
the
What's
building.
up? No, I'm
what's
What's
saying
up?
up?
that if you
Oh,
tell a
Tiff
young
came with the
person,
energy.
I will send you a
Yeah.
check, they generally be like I do that to my nieces all the time. They be like, nah, auntie. And 90% of the time, they checking account is negative. So
uh,
they like, No, I don't want no check.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
just a deterrent to say I'll send you a check because
Okay.
they know I don't got no cash apps. I'll be like, I
Okay.
got PayPal, and
Okay.
they ain't gonna get no PayPal. So only people with decent money got some PayPal. So they like I no.
Right. Okay. That makes sense now, Tiff.
And I
That
ain't funding nobody's business plan. I ain't even funding my own business plan. But sometimes when I be watching Shark Tank and the sharks be like, nah, we ain't gonna give you no money. I do
Mhm.
be wanting to reach out to some of them little companies and be like, well, I'll give you some money. Let me be an investor in the business because you never know. That's how
That's facts.
Redbox came up. That's
That's
how a
crazy. I didn't
lot of
know that.
companies
Right.
came up where Shark Tank told them no. I even
And
think
other people say
I feel
yeah.
like Netflix was another one that they told no, and look where they are today.
Yeah.
No, I thought
Hey,
Netflix was.
happy.
I'm all tongue tied. I thought Netflix was something that they stole the idea from someone else. Who was it? Jermaine
No,
Dupri?
that was
Wasn't someone
Facebook
talking
got
about that?
stolen from somebody else.
No,
Oh.
but Netflix was something that Jermaine Dupri. Somebody who was talking about that. Somebody was talking about that. I don't remember where I heard it from, but Jermaine Dupri had like I think like movies that he had some type of input on, either like a producer or something, or like I don't know something. And he had like an app where he had all these people have their movies, but he should have been able to. What he should have did was add other people's movies to it to like have it be like how Netflix is, and
Hmm.
somebody took the idea and turned it into Netflix.
Oh,
Wow.
that's jacked up.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's how people do all the time. It
Oh
Yeah.
started from a
yeah,
long time
yes.
ago.
Yeah.
A very long time ago. People add on to people's ideas. Like the shoe. Every time I think about stuff like that, when I think about stuff like that, I always go back to thinking about the shoe. Someone created the shoe. And guess what? This person came up with a small ass idea that became a genius ass idea.
Hmm.
So the shoestring.
Right.
So the end of the shoestring,
Yeah.
that little plastic part that you use to put in between holes so that the shoestring will be able to go through.
Yeah.
Someone created that little plastic part that goes on the shoe, and they became a billionaire because of that.
Oh, of
Wow.
course.
But that's
It's the
so
dumbest
insane to
thing.
me. It's like the smallest thing that you can add on to somebody's perfection to make it even better. Do you know that we all literally do stuff like that every day? We all have something that we like, we take it and we use whatever normal like thing that we have around the house or that we're cooking with or whatever, and we do something with it to make it work even better, and nobody looks at it, especially black people. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because we're very creative and we do all type of stuff. We'll go to someone's house and see them doing something, and we'll be like, "Oh my god, I never even thought about that." You know what I'm saying? And nobody's probably even doing something like that, and you don't even know that you could turn into a whole business idea. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy how people don't like move on things that they actually are doing that can actually turn into something.
No, but the thing with that is like you're absolutely right, Jay. But like all of the headache and the amount of money it costs to get your idea patented and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
nope, nobody got
Actually,
that kind of money sitting around.
there is a trick to the patent. It is
Okay.
a time old trick. And all you have to do is write your idea down and mail it to yourself. And do not open that piece of mail. That idea has now been partially patented. You will have proof in the courts that that was your idea and it is now sealed and it is time it's date stamped with the date that you mailed it to yourself. So if you had that idea years ago and you had written it down and mailed it to yourself and you kept that piece of mail, and someone then you were talking to someone and they stole your idea and came out with it, you would actually be able to take them to court and utilize that piece of paper as an evidence that that was your idea or your original thought and that they stole it from you.
Mm.
Hold on. So, with this whole idea of you mailing it to yourself, is that something that you would have to get like notarized or something?
I don't even believe you have to get it notarized because just the fact that that the important thing is you cannot open it. But by sending it through the United States mail system, when the mailman receives it, they'd stamp it with a date on there. And that date is basically just your insurance that, hey, this was my original idea. And the dates kind of certifies as a notary. You don't even have to go and have it notarized.
Mm.
But I never seen mail be stamped on though.
You've never noticed that when you get a piece of mail in the top
Oh,
right-hand corner where the stamp goes,
yeah,
they stamp that
Yeah.
piece of mail.
yeah,
That tells the post office that it went through, how it was delivered, and the date that it was received by the post office.
yep.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So because of that,
Yeah,
that's pretty much your way of patenting your idea without anybody seeing it.
correct.
Well, if that's the case, then I need to go and just be writing out ideas and hope that somebody do it so I can sue them and make my money that way.
Well, what it is
Because
though is if somebody did it and you didn't discuss it to them, I mean, we all have the same thoughts. So that's the thing
right,
is you have to have, say you had an idea that you mailed to yourself, but then me and you was having a conversation and you were telling me about this idea, and you just haven't been able to bring it to fruition. But then I decided to be a slimy little goat and go to my little tech guys and tell them the idea and be like, hey, build me this website, woo, woo. Well, you know that you had this conversation with me. So if I go and open up this business off of your idea and you have proof that that was your idea, yeah, you can use that and take me to court and sue me. Yes.
Mm.
but how would they be able to prove that you had the idea first?
Because you had, see, it's just, that's what I'm saying. It's something that you have to think about now going forward. So I have a business idea. And it is something to where, because people like to do DIY projects, okay? And so I would like to have a website where people can take a picture of the place that they want to DIY. Say it's a closet that they want to redo, but they just don't know how to do it. So they take a picture of the closet and they do basic measurements and you upload it to my DIY website. So then I am now going to have 3 designers take that closet and design for you 3 different options. So then you're going to choose one of those options. Based on the option that you choose, I am then going to send your job over to like Home Depot or Lowe's, and they are going to cut every piece of wood to specification. They are going to pull every screw, nail, everything that you need in order for you to personally complete your project yourself without any errors. And then additionally, you are going to have a call-in line. We're going to give you the directions, everything to where you can do this project and tell all of your friends, I did this myself. But it was technically with the help of my company. And because I do lots of DIY projects, I mean, there are times where I will go to Home Depot 10 times, or I'll spend way too much money because I cut a piece of wood wrong because I got the measurement wrong. So I'm thinking that with this business, it allows for people to be more creative, but to know that they're going to get it right and to be able to customize your own pieces for your house. So I have mailed that idea to myself 2 years ago. So I feel comfortable in sharing the idea to people because I know that eventually God is going to put me into the right spaces with the right people that are going to help me have that idea come to fruition. So if someone decides in this live, oh, I'm going to try to go behind her and steal her idea, I
Mm-hmm.
have proof of concept that this is my idea from 2 years ago.
Mm.
Oh, maybe somebody will take the idea and run with it and build a whole company, and then you can sue them and take the company over.
So see, there you go. But that's just kind of how that works.
Wow, I never heard of this poor man's patent. I
The
seen
poor
somebody
man's
have put that
patent.
in
That's
the
Yeah,
exactly
chat.
what it's called.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
somebody
Poor
told
man
me
is called
about
the
it when
poor
I was
man's
telling
patent.
them this idea. And he told me, you need to patent it. And I was like, I can't afford no patent. He was like, mail your idea to yourself. So that's how I learned about it.
That's incredible. Wow, that's so
Right.
incredible.
Oh, so Rarity Travel said it just proves the date. It's not patented. Pre 2013 it worked. I don't think it works anymore.
Oh,
US
really?
is now first to file.
Mm.
It's possible. That's very interesting though. Like, says who? I done had some ideas in my time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I think that that's why we always are told to journal, and to
Mhm.
write your thoughts down. But we just never know what to do with them. Shoots, I don't care. Mail an entire journal to yourself. Write your
Oh,
thoughts
gee,
down.
that's so crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But shout out to everybody that I didn't say hello to that just joined or recently joined, I should say. Thank y'all for stopping through a little bit. Trisha said I write my thoughts down all the time.
Trisha, you better start mailing them books. I be seeing you writing too, girl. I've been on your little lives and watching you catching up on the content.
We said, isn't it funny that as soon as you think of a great idea and you know it doesn't exist, then all of a sudden 1 to 3 months later it's the hottest thing selling.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Oh my
yeah,
God. I feel like that
yeah.
probably happened to everybody. I
Okay, so
remember stuff like that.
I'm going to tell you, I think that that is the reason why I have not like buckled down and really subscribed to like Timu. I've never bought anything off of them. Is because really it's a lot of stolen ideas.
Yep.
It's someone else's idea that these companies out in China, because they have the ability to manufacture those items in high volume at lower prices. And that's just what it is. It's a big old website of stolen ideas. So I
It
just don't
is.
order off of there.
Yeah, it is. Um,
Well, maybe they need to become selfish to
Well,
stop
you
showing
can't
their
really
stuff
keep
all over the
oh,
somebody
place.
from reproducing your product once you put it out. And that's the problem.
so
That is true. I remember when TV was popping, and then all of a sudden cable came, and then there was all of these different like cable companies. Like that's so crazy.
yeah, yeah, Timo was it's a whole lot of, like she said, it's a lot of stolen ideas. So I like cars, as y'all know. So I'm watching YouTubers and they're building cars like with straight Timu parts, but it's like replica, like thousands upon thousands of dollars, you know, designer body kits and stuff for your car that Timu's selling for like a couple $100. So
Yep.
so yeah, like, and they it's been problems, so you can't just steal something and that's copyright not copyrighted, that's patented without making a certain percentage of change on it.
And see, the problem is that when it comes to the smaller guys, the littler guys, because you have to take all of those companies to court in order to have their product removed. And
Mhm.
those companies have the ability to pop up so fast, reproducing your product, that at the end of the day, you can't afford to take them to court to put them out of business. So you just have to continue to try to strive through. But generally, that's how they put the little guy out of business.
Yep. That's, that's very true. Uh,
Mm.
all right. Let's get to the next talking point. Next talking point is going to be when putting yourself first helps everyone. Uh, by saying no to things that drain you, you free energy for the things that matter most. Protecting your mental and physical health allows you to be more present for family, friends, and your own goals. Burnout makes you less effective. Being selfish sometimes prevents you from reaching that point. Very true.
Word.
When you, when you thrive,
That's very
you
true.
create space for others around you to thrive. Yeah. God, Lord. Oof. Oof.
I also think that when you thrive, it inspires others to want to thrive and do better. I know it is for me when I
Yeah.
see, my friends, doing better and elevating and going higher. It inspires me to also want to do better.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at
That's
least
why they
that's what it's supposed to
circle.
be. Sorry, Coach. Go ahead, Coach.
I'm sorry. That's why they say you should have like a good circle around
Yep.
you
Yep.
of
Yep. There
people
you
that are
go.
doing
Okay.
better.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
You have to surround yourself with like-minded people. If you want to be shoots, if you want to be rich, go and hang out with rich people, or go and hang out in places where rich people hang out. You
That's it.
know, don't keep going to the hood. If that is where you are trying to get out of, inspire to go and see something else and put yourself in another environment so that you can learn how to navigate in those streets.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's true.
Absolutely.
That's why I think everybody should travel. I don't care if you have to buy a bus ticket to travel.
You
Get
ain't
out
lying.
of your own state so that you can
Yes.
grow and learn and see something else.
I feel
Yep.
like people need to be able to travel out of the country, honestly. Because
Word.
being out of the country allows you to be able to really see like the difference. And you get to see how people live off of the little that they do have, and they're extremely happy. You know what I'm saying? And the food is way healthier. You get to
Yep.
taste something better, get all this stuff about your system. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I definitely agree with you when it came to that talking point, as far as like pretty much pushing yourself to the top so that you would be able to help everybody else. If you know that you're the main one that can really get something done, and everyone else, they're probably not able to, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? And you know that you're going to be able to help everyone. It's kind of like it's kind of like someone knowing that they're extremely smart and they need to get this degree to get this amazing job to make
Mm.
this amazing money. If everyone that is like around them, like in their household or something, is able to put in to help pay for college or something like that, eventually all that money is going to come back 10 times fold. You know what I'm saying? Because this person will have an outstanding job or something like that. Damn, am I messing up?
Nah,
Mm-mm.
you good, Jay?
You good?
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, because I feel like y'all got stuck, and whenever y'all get stuck, I'm like, dang, I must be sounding all extra
Nah.
choppy and all of that.
Nah, you good.
Oh, okay, but yeah, so I just kind of feel like sometimes you do need to get away from. I feel like sometimes people get so used to certain things that you need to be able to get away outside of like your norm so that you can see something else to help to open your mind, expand your mind to new things and new ideas so that you would be able to flourish in a better way. You know what I'm saying? Because once you put yourself in a space with people that are like at least attempting or are growing for sure and are like leaning on their ideas and themselves to be able to make themselves better, and you're around that type of energy, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be able to do what you need to do so that when you're ready you can go back to your family and like help them. But all of y'all doing the same thing and nobody's trying to push each other. Because sometimes when you're like in a household of people, honey, sometimes you're in a household of people that don't want to see you doing better than them. And all of y'all in there just living
Mm-hmm.
the same lifestyle generation after generation. And
Yep.
nothing's really changing because everybody's jealous of each other. Y'all want to be in the same house, but nobody wants to be above the other. And if you see somebody moving up, then you start getting mad and talking about them and doing all this and trying to mess up what they have going on and all type of
Mm-hmm.
different things, instead of it being something where you're trying to focus on, you see that this person is smart. Everybody knows when there's a smart person in the house. You see
Mm-hmm.
this person is smart, you need to take this person to do gymnastics, be able to go and do whatever it is that they do that you see that they can do, especially from a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because you see those skills develop at a young age. When you press on that, you're able to see and develop new skills that you probably never thought this person was going to be able to do. And you'll be surprised what this person can end up. They can end up like doing they could be a child that stretches a lot and loves to do all type of little flips and all of that. You put that child in gymnastics, that child will probably be in the Olympics one day. Like you'll be surprised, you know what I'm saying? But some people don't even pay attention to stuff like that. They just be like, "Oh, go sit down and stop jumping all over the place because you a child." They don't look at it like you're amazing because you can actually do all these little things. They just look at it as if, you know what I'm saying? As if you're just a child. People don't be like pressing on certain things. You know what I'm saying? They don't press on certain things. Certain things need to be pressed on.
Yeah, they don't like not pouring into their children,
Right.
or sometimes
Yes, exactly.
you're like it's the group of friends that you're around. Like nobody wants to see that one friend start to shine. Like I use the example of let's say you and your friends, you're all heavy set, and one of the friends decides I'm gonna do something different and I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna start working out and I'm not going to
Right.
brunch with y'all no more. Nobody wants to see that person. Like once they start to lose the weight, then their friends aren't their friends anymore. Like you said, Jay, they're talking about them behind their back. Oh, you
Mm-hmm.
think you cute now and all of that.
Yep.
Coach,
But
that is so facts.
it's listen, I live it, honey. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, but if you want better for yourself, like not even taking away from like pouring into your child, but even pouring into yourself. Sometimes as a parent, you can pour or everything into your children, pour everything into your husband, into your family. And
Mm-hmm.
going back to what Elevated is speaking about, like you become selfless and you're not selfish. So you let yourself go because you're pouring into everyone else and not spending time pouring into yourself, and then you become bitter because those children grow up. They grow up and they
Uh-huh.
leave the house and they end up with their own lives and doing their own thing. And
Right.
and then you're left like, well, what am I going to do? So see, look, Trisha, I lost my friend for almost 3 years after I started to lose weight because people don't want to see you start to shine. They want you to stay down there in the gutter with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have to say that my decline with my core girlfriend group started when, shoot, you big girls, when you go to the club, don't nobody talk to you. You just a wallflower. But my friend Yoli one night invited me to go salsa dancing. And I was like, Yoli, I don't know how to salsa and I don't speak Spanish. And I was like, that's going to be even worse. And she was like, no, come with me. I went salsa dancing with my girl Yoli, and boy, me and Yoli ended up going salsa dancing 3 to 4 nights a week. And I lost about 115 pounds just salsa dancing. G
Wow.
still can't speak a lick of Spanish besides the Quiero Taco Bell, but I can do a mean merengue, okay? And then after that, because I had a daughter and I was so used to being unhealthy, that I had a fat kid too. Um,
Mhm.
so, in order to get myself over the hump and for us to learn, really to change mentally when it came to food,
Mm,
that's when I got myself a personal trainer.
Mhm.
And yeah, and that's where coach, and I worked out 2 days a week. She only worked out 1 day a week with the trainer. But I canceled my gym membership and I got a personal trainer and I stuck to that diet. And everything that I learned from her, I literally did adopt it into my life. And that is what allowed for me to go ahead and drop an additional like 100 pounds and
Mhm.
be where I am today.
nice.
Right. But it's real
Well,
important.
that's
Like
good.
I'm a big advocate for being selfish. I think that it's so important. It's so important to never lose yourself. Even when you got a family, even when you got a husband and all of that, you still got to have
Mm-hmm.
um your own goals. You still got to have your own little things that you like to do, and you got to still like follow your dreams.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes you have to be selfish with yourself. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to cut things off that you want. You have to like isolate yourself from what you like. You have it's like isolating yourself from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be selfish in a way to be able to obtain whatever like dream or whatever like goal it is that you're wanting to make.
All right.
And it's really really difficult, but it has a lot to do with discipline and a lot to do with like just keeping just staying focused
Mm-hmm.
and hitting small goals that turn into big goals later on.
Oh yeah. For
Yep.
sure. And ignoring all the negative comments. Like if you believe in yourself, you got to keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called pruning. You got to get rid of the bad to get more of the good.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
not easy to do though. It's not easy, but it can be done.
It sure isn't. Oh my god. Mm-mm.
But
I'm
that
It's
is
trying
the
to
going.
lose
reason.
some weight, child, because
Hmm.
That's the reason why we all achieve things at different times, because we never know what level of pruning we're on. I might be through my level of pruning to where I know how to tell myself no, when it comes to food and dietary options, but you're just still learning that portion, Jay. So you haven't accomplished that, but then once you get there, that's behind you. So we hit our strides at different times.
And it's a journey. It's a journey, and it's a learning curve too.
Yep.
It's definitely a learning curve.
I mean,
Right.
you in your 30s, child. I'm about to be in my, big 50s. We gonna be celebrating together, Booski.
Uh,
I know. I'm trying to learn how to tell myself no and actually mean it and be focused on what I'm trying to gain because I'm trying to have I wanted to be able to have my body be the way that I wanted it to for the summertime 2025 child, but that did not work. Okay, so I'm leaning on 2026, honey. I'm trying my best to start now, honey. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm gonna have to stop eating, like for real. I'm gonna have to eat like
you don't have to stop
one meal a
eating.
day and then a whole bunch of fruits.
You don't have to stop
But the
eating.
thing
You
about
can.
it is that it's so difficult for me to like work out and be consistent working out. I'm really gonna try to work out and be consistent working out. But I feel like the best thing for me to do is eat less because, honey,
Nope,
I
because
don't
then you're
know
going
what
to
else to
starve
even do.
yourself and then you're
Yeah,
never
that's
going
what
to
I'm
lose
saying.
anything
Yeah.
because your body is going to hold on to everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to start storing food in all of the wrong places. And that's where you're going to start to see bulk. If anything, it's about just changing what you eat and eating more because your body needs food in order to function and for you to have energy. And a walk is a workout. All you have to do is start making sure that you're burning more calories today than you were burning yesterday. Just keep doing more.
Yeah. I literally put my walking shoes over by my purse so I could put it in the car tomorrow so I can go to the park when I get some downtime and literally just go and walk because honey, I do not want to gain now 1 more pound. I know, the thing that makes me keep going is I see myself in a certain dress. Like, I have a lot of dresses, child, that I haven't worn in like a year and a half, and it pisses me off because sometimes I feel like I have so much clothes, but because I literally gained like 15 pounds, I feel like I can't even wear the clothes that I have, and I'm only stuck wearing the clothes that I don't even fucking like, and it pisses me
Mm.
off because I'm not able to fit the clothes that I want to wear, and I want to fit it the way that I want to fit it. I don't want to fit it and look all extra tight in it or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to fit it and I want to look good in it. So I really want to be able to I want to be able to lose weight, but oh my god, like the determination is high, but the discipline is very low and very annoying, and it makes me just want to like it makes me want to
Makes you want to eat.
yell. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, I'm so ready. I just wish that this weight can just drop the fuck off. Like, when I went to Liberia, y'all, and I came back, I literally, I don't know what the hell kind of food I ate on that plane, child, that European plane that brought us back to America, honey. But that shit, when I tell you had my stomach running, sorry for the information, honey, but I literally lost like 15 pounds in 1 week, and I was so healthy. I wish I can eat that food again, whatever that was, just to get rid of all this extra fat. Because, honey, I just want this shit to just fall the fuck off, and then I just get back to working out and maintain it. You know what I'm saying?
Go
Because
and
I ain't
get
got
a,
time for all this extra stuff. I really, really don't.
what's it called, coach? A colonoscopy. What is,
Colonoscopy.
yeah,
Oh my God, I was telling my husband about that for me to go and do that.
yeah. That's exactly going to
I don't
be what it's
subscribe,
going to do.
but I'm gonna let you talk, Tiffany.
That's what it's
Wait,
going to
what you
do.
say, coach?
I ain't never
I
had
said I
one,
don't
but that's
subscribe
what it's
to none of
going to
that
do
because
for you.
it's all of that stuff is temporary.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
see,
definitely temporary.
I
if you're
mean,
trying,
it's temporary, but it's no. I'm not even gonna say it's temporary because once is one thing. I don't want to get surgery for
no,
anything at
you don't
all.
need
Like, I definitely,
surgery.
most definitely don't. I want to just. I'm not far off at all from the
You're
weight that I want to
not,
be.
Jay. You can
Obviously, you
do
know what I'm
it.
saying. But that's what I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I do like about my mindset because I'm not the type of person to get big as hell and then start complaining. Hell no. I see
Hmm.
me getting big and it pisses me off when I can't fit into certain things that I want to wear. You know, like me, my discipline is my thing is wanting to get into certain pieces and stuff because I like to dress and I like to look cute, and I do that for me. I don't do that for nobody else. I
Right.
like looking cute. I like looking in the mirror. I can look in the mirror all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But when I can't fit into what I want to wear, then that's when I start getting pissed off. You know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
you know
And
what it is
that's when
too,
I'm like, oh my
Jay.
God, I need to work the fuck out.
Unfortunately, like as you start, because you in your 30s now, so your metabolism changes a little bit. So what you used to eat, it's like it sucks, but you start your body sticks to it more. Like you start putting on a little bit more than you used to. Because do you eat do you really eat any differently than you did when you were smaller? Do you find that you're eating a lot more?
Actually, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do eat differently. Like, I still eat pasta, don't get me wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
I changed out the ground beef for Beyond Beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did that. And I
I
don't
feel
eat
like
as
that
I
stuff
mean,
is
as
as
full
far
of
much
as
estrogen.
rice as I
I
used
mean, as
to.
far
You
as
know
like
what I'm saying?
your
Huh?
portions, I'm talking. Like, are your portions different than when you were like your smallest?
Oh, my
Or
portions. Oh no, I've been paying attention to that too. I've been
okay,
eating my portions much smaller. Yeah, I have. I've been eating smaller portions.
okay. So it sounds like all you really need to do is get active.
That's exactly what it is. I know that for a fact. I know,
Mhm.
and the thing about it is that I have really good muscle memory. I know as soon
Yeah.
as I start working out and stuff, I can literally lose the weight. It's just the fact of
doing that dance.
It's like
It's
a angel and a devil that be sitting on my shoulder, and the freaking devil always be showing me like mac and cheese and all type of stuff like
yeah,
that, and then the angel is showing me like fruit salad. I'm like, I don't want that damn fruit
that
salad. I
damn
want some
salad.
motherfucking mac and cheese. You know what
But
I'm saying? Like,
you
like.
also want to fit your clothes.
Oh,
So
shoot.
you'll get that mindset where you'll be like, you know what, I gotta lock in. The same way you do with
And
your
that's where it comes
YouTube.
to like, I have to literally become, like Elevator was saying, selfish with myself in order to
Yeah.
obtain my goals.
Yes. You can. You can do it.
I say eliminate the beyond meat.
What's wrong with the Beyond Meat?
I just feel like it has so many weird stuff in it that you can't pronounce that what's the point of it? you know, um,
I mean,
do you eat
but
regular
it's
meat?
healthier than ground beef, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. I like
That's what I'm saying. It's full of
you.
estrogen and all kind of stuff. It's about where you're getting your meat. You know, maybe that's it. Like I don't buy my meat at big box. I buy my meat at a little small family owned and operated meat market where we've been going there for like 20 years. But when I want to lose weight, like seriously, I bulk up on meat and vegetables.
And
I
that's it.
will eliminate fruit for a bit because it has a lot of sugar in it, but I don't eat nothing white. And I think it might be that white stuff that's getting you pasta,
The
rice, um,
pasta, rice, all of
milk,
that. That's what's getting you.
all that. Nothing white. That's what I just tell myself. Nothing white. And I just literally, it's vegetables and it's meat.
And that's it.
Well, that's kind of
That's
hard
it.
for me, and I can't promise anybody that I can't eat
But
pasta.
it's
Look,
That's
not
like
about
my
you could sit
favorite
up and eat a
food,
pound of
and that's
bacon,
why I
you just
started
promising.
don't
making
have
it
no
in a
bread.
healthy way.
It's
Well, I
promising.
haven't been eating bread. Honestly, I stopped eating a lot of Subway. That's what I was eating at first. I stopped eating a lot of Subway. And I traded out like the noodles for like a healthier option. Like I get the not exactly the chickpeas, but I get like the one that's like a vegetable. It's vegetable made pasta. And then I
It's
switched
still
the meat out
carb.
for. So what am I supposed to eat? I'm supposed to starve?
No, you eat lots of veggies and protein and meats, like different meats.
Yes.
And you
So
Yes.
eat
what's the
chicken, you
protein?
eat
Because I was
beef,
just talking to my husband about that, and they said the
salmon,
Steak, chicken,
protein.
salmon,
beef, like
fish.
regular old meat and some veggies. If you eat like that, you will drop 15 pounds like so fast because you're still very young. You already know we had this conversation about you and your pasta.
Yes, girl, that pasta is the
Oh,
death of
Jay,
you.
I know
White
you love
foods will
pasta.
kill
I
you.
know. But you have a goal. If you have a goal, you gotta like you said, you gotta be selfish with yourself. You gotta sacrifice a little bit to get what you want.
Sacrificing is probably the hardest thing ever. Like,
It
have you had?
is.
Did you do a panel discussion on sacrifice already? Elevated.
No.
There you go.
I think you probably need to because that's like the hardest thing ever.
It is. It is. It's the hardest thing to do. But it's something that you need to do if you have a certain goal. If you want what you want, then you've got to give up what you like.
Listen, if you're not gonna
Sacrificing
sacrifice
ain't really
it,
my franchise.
well, you can't be mad about the results if you're not
Yeah.
willing to sacrifice. Like respectfully.
But that's
But
the honest to God truth. Like it's one or the other. You can't do both.
And that's why my trainer used to tell me, though, all of us, if you gain weight,
That's why they
I'm
call me
breaking up
Mean
with you.
Green. Because I be telling my clients, you gotta put that damn bread down, all that pasta, them French fries. You love it, but then you can't fit your pants. And
I
you're
don't
like,
be eating all that
oh, I
stuff.
love
I
pasta.
don't even eat
Oh,
fast food.
well, buy bigger pants then.
Coach, that's right.
I ain't buying
Buy
no
bigger
bigger
pants.
pants. Hell
All right,
no.
huh?
I didn't mean to laugh
Buy a
like
That's
bigger
that.
not
dress.
happening with me.
I didn't mean
Buy
to
two
laugh
of them.
like that.
Sew it
That's not
together.
happening with me.
I know, Jay. I know.
That's not happening with me. I
Yo,
guarantee you not.
did
But
you
no, but
feel
we're
an
not
energy shift when you said that?
that PO.
Oh
Look,
no! Oh no!
look, Jay, and I wasn't even like talking to you directly, Jay. I'm just saying that's what I be telling like when I talk to my
Anybody
clients.
say anybody? Yeah.
And yeah, like anybody, like I'm like it's really it really comes down to what your goal is and what you're trying to do. And the thing is you're nice and you're still young. Like you could lose 15 pounds. Like if you really focus, you would drop that
Mhm.
15 pounds, but you gotta change your diet.
Jay, start with 5 days a week and do 2 cheat days. Five
Yeah.
days a week with 2 cheat days. Um,
That's
and
fair.
then, just continue. But I mean, my coach used to give me 6 days a week and 1 cheat day.
Oh,
But, start gradual. Maybe you have to start with 3 days a week, and do
Yeah.
every other day.
yeah.
And then continually adding days to it until you get there. Because once you start to see the results, that's already going to spark those endorphins in your brain. And that is going to start to inspire that trust. Now you're like, oh, wait, this really is happening. It's really working. So then you're going to want to increase your days because if you increase your days, you're going to increase your opportunity of getting to that goal even faster. And really what it is it's about just being able to learn how to train your brain. I don't always not eat white. Like I said, when I know when I need to lose some weight though, and I need to buckle down, when I look in the mirror and I don't like the way that my clothes look and I know I need to buckle down, oh, I need to go to protein and veggies because I paid somebody to teach me that, years ago.
Yeah.
And now coach is here confirming for me what I paid, to learn. But this is what I
That's
know.
the
When I
cheat
want to get
code.
there, that's what I do. And, but otherwise, yeah, I like to have a pizza. Yeah, I like to have certain things, but there's certain things that I just still can't eat, like donuts, stuff like that. I just can't eat it. I feel like it's pointless calories. And that's where you'll start to look at food and be like, oh, it's pointless calories. Mimosas got to be like pointless calories for me because I'm like, really? Mm-mm. So just
Well, I'm
gradually.
happy that I cut off on a lot of things. I don't eat
Hmm.
pizza. I eat like veggie pizza. I eat a
It's
lot of
still
vegan food.
carbs though.
The bread.
You need
It's
to
the
have
bread. It's
cauliflower
Yo,
not
pizza.
veggie. It's the
And you can make
bread.
that at home.
Trust me on this. I know, and I know
I ain't
you.
got time to be making no pizza from scratch.
You
Well,
don't got
you could still
to.
buy a
It-
good cauliflower pizza though.
They have cauliflower pizza that doesn't have flour in it. They sell it at Trader Joe's. They sell it at Aldi's. You can buy
Trader
cauliflower.
Joe's go hard in the paint.
They have it. They have it.
But
You don't have
isn't vegan pizza made of all of that, like the cauliflower dough or whatever?
no. Not unless it's cauliflower vegan pizza. If it's this vegan pizza, it's bread. And bread is the damn enemy.
No, if you look at the back of the ingredients, generally healthy food, you can understand all the ingredients, maybe except for like one, and that's the preservative or whatever. But it'll tell you cauliflower, salt, uh, broccoli, cheese. It's going to tell you exactly what's in it, and you're going to be able to understand it. And that's what's nice about the labels at Trader Joe's is that they're very simple.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Well, I probably need to try to find me a Trader Joe's near me. But I definitely need
Yeah.
to start
Or
working out
do you have
more. I know that is
Aldi near
mainly
you,
the
Jay?
issue.
Do you have Aldi's near you?
It's not far,
Huh?
yeah.
Okay. Well, they have cheaper options and like more like they have the same kind of things that Trader Joe's has. So if
mhm.
that's closer to you, then you can go there and get your
Or
stuff.
like, I don't know if you guys have Whole Foods or Sprouts.
Yeah.
Whole Foods. But I'm talking, yeah, if you want to like something that you know where it is right now, all these is right there. Hit them up.
Mhm.
You could do it. I mean, it's just a matter of like making your mind up to do it. And I know you got it in you because
I mean,
you made up.
I feel like I don't eat bad though. I feel like if anything, it's more so on the exercising part, just like how
It's
Corey
more
was
than just
saying.
exercise, honey. Trust me on this.
But
Exercise
I
is
be trying.
Oh, I'm gonna
really
tell you
important.
another one, Jay. And this is because I saw you do it live. Okay. You went to Chick-fil-A, you got a healthy option, you got a salad
Or the
with
dress. Yeah,
2 packs of
dress.
dressing.
Yeah.
And you
What's wrong with the
slathered
dressing
all,
though?
all
It's
that
bad.
That's
dressing
where the fat
on
is at.
your salad. That
That's
is
where the
the
calories.
fat. I
Yeah.
put my dressing in a little cup on the side. I have them always bring it to the side. And
Yeah,
then I take my salad and I dip my salad into the dressing and eat it. You will be surprised at how little dressing you actually need.
right.
But yeah, I saw you do that on the Chick-fil-A mukbang on the salad. So that right there, yep.
I
That
remember
that's
that.
just change that right there.
It's a few things. There's a few things that a lot of people do. A lot of people say, "Oh, I eat healthy. I get wheat bread and I get veggie whatever." But it's not like a lot of products in stores. They know that people want to eat healthy, so on the front of the product, it'll say low fat or gluten free or veggie chips or whatever. But that all of that stuff is crap. It's not healthy.
So, what
Mm-mm.
does gluten free even mean?
It means it doesn't have any gluten in it. So people that are sensitive to gluten, that it
So,
causes them
what is gluten exactly?
it's a product, it's like an additive that they add to bread and they add to like pastas and stuff like that. So if you have a sensitivity to it, what it does is it causes you to have a lot of bloating, and some people get irritable, what is it called, irritable bowel syndrome
Bowel
because of
syndrome,
the
yeah.
IBS. Yep.
gluten. So
I
now,
think gluten is what makes it fluffy,
right,
Jay.
and
It's
it
like
makes
a
you
rising
fluffy.
agent.
It makes you fluffy.
Oh, oh
but
Lord.
but no, honestly, a lot of people say that, like, oh, I don't eat that bad, but in actuality you're really
They
taking in a
bad.
lot of sugar. Like
Mm.
even if you're going to a smoothie place and you're like, oh, it's a smoothie, that's healthy. These
It's all
smoothie
sugar.
places are adding lots of sugar because they know that people want to eat healthy, so they want you to come back to their stove. And if you look at the sugar content, they have the nutritional value of each of those drinks on the wall, but ain't nobody
Yep.
reading that.
Nobody reading that.
If you scan across to the sugar, it'd be like 50 grams of sugar in a medium. That is, and you think you're healthy. You think you're eating healthy. That's not. 50 grams of sugar in one drink is
That's a lot.
terrible.
It's a lot.
That's like your max for like the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you're eating
Dang, that's
pasta
crazy.
turns to sugar, rice, bread, dressing, all of that, like all of that extra sugar is what really gets you. So I don't know how this turned into a diet thing, but child, you got me and Tiffany on the panel, so but 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 Jay, you can like 15 pounds. Jay, let me just get a hold of you for one good month and you eat everything I tell you to eat and work out exactly how I tell you to work out. I can get you to lose 15 pounds. But you gotta
I
do
Do
seriously
that.
just
that
need
one.
to like really be for real, because I ain't gonna lie to you, coach. When I did yo thing the last time, Chad, I was not eating all that healthy, Chad. I was sneaking some shit on the
Mm-mm-mm.
side. I ain't gonna hold you
Mm.
because it's hard for me to just eat straight healthy. Like every other day, I need like something to like. I be like wanting something. It don't even be all that much. I
You
just
know
feel
the
like
That's
lesson
what you
I
think. You're
don't know.
thinking it's
that
that much.
you are going to learn from this, Jay, is to stop cheating yourself. That's
Yes.
the lesson that you learn from
That's what
this.
it is.
See,
But
when
the
you're
thing
talking
about that
about
is, I'm
I
not even a
cheated,
big
coach,
cheater. Like
you didn't
I don't
cheat,
eat
coach.
fast
You
food.
cheated you.
Oh,
You cheated
Jay.
you, though. You didn't
I
I
cheat,
mean,
want you to
coach.
listen back to this live afterwards. I want you to listen back.
Nah, I
So
just want to be quiet. If that's the case.
so, so Coach,
No.
when you gonna have Jay and Corey for a month? Because Corey said she need to work out and eat
Nah,
right
you heard
too.
what Jay said. She said last time I didn't. I was.
It's all right. So we gonna put Jay on the spot, and I'm throwing Corey under the bus with Jay.
What did Corey say?
No, Corey was saying she don't like to do nothing after she get off work, and she always be tired and stuff, and she
I
want
know
to lose
you got
weight
the
too,
remedy
and
for
all this other
tired.
stuff. Start working out.
That
What do you
I
guys have active
see in the
watches?
chat. Hey, Anthony's.
Anthony's is here. Hey,
Yeah,
Anthony.
Huh?
Anthony's is there. So when you see the results, it's gonna make you want to
Yeah,
stay the
that's
course.
true. When you see those, yeah, I know that for sure. Cause, honey, as soon as I'm able to slide into my dress the way that I want to, I know for sure that right there is gonna make me not want to eat anything else. I promise you.
Uh-huh. It was good, Damo.
Hey, Mo. Corey said,
It's
"Why you calling her out?"
because I'm petty like that. Do her own research on nutrition so she could see for herself.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's a panel
You got you
discussion.
and you kind of got to be like in the mindset to do it
No,
too.
I
Like,
do. Trust me. My husband sends me stuff almost every day about all type of different food and how it messes up your system. Because I told you he's vegan, completely
mm-hmm.
vegan. You know what I'm saying? So he cooks the food that I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's just that sometimes I don't want to always be eating that. And I'm African, so I always got to slide in my little
Yep.
bit of rice, and that's why I keep that to a portion. It's just hard for me to not be able to eat my like native food. You know what I'm saying? Because I can eat fruits and vegetables and all of that, and like I can like do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the main thing is I need to be consistent with working out. I don't need working out
Once
like
you
I be
slide up
working
that
out,
auntie in
but
them.
then I would like I don't know. I feel like once I miss a day, it just all goes downhill from there. And that's why I
So
be
you
trying to do like the jump ropes and stuff because I had got to jump rope in and that was working out. And then I was doing like other things that I used to do and that was working out. But then it's like one day I would like just eat like not even like completely horrible, but horrible. Like, child, I would go to the Nigerian restaurant, honey, and I'll have a field day in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just come back out looking all extra guilty. I went to the fair, honey, child. I ate me some corn dogs, child. I ate me a little bit of that turkey leg, honey. And like, man, I ain't eat no pizza though. I ain't eat no pizza, so that's like a little something, something. But I definitely ate that corn dog and I ate the foot long too. Oh my God, it was delicious. I can't even hold you. There's no such thing as a corn dog that tastes like the fair corn dog. Like every other corn dog do not even match. I wanted to drive 30 minutes away just to go to the other fair just to get a corn dog, child.
wow, that's wild.
No, it's really not though. At least I'm
Who's
being
that girl
honest.
Smokey was talking
you
about
being
on the movie Friday?
That's
you
wild.
being honest, and I understand. I get it. When you're ready, you'll do it.
Yeah.
When you ready, Jay, I'm right here. I got you, shorty. Like when you ready for real.
It's not a food addiction. I'm not addicted to food.
It's not
I'm
food
addicted
addiction.
to my dresses and I'm addicted to my body looking right. You know what
I
I'm
don't think it's
saying? And that's why
food
I want
addiction.
to be able to get my body right. Yeah, I definitely don't have a food addiction. I for sure don't have that. I know there's people that do have that, and I'm not one of them. I am one of those people, once I can't fit into certain things, I'm like, no. I do like my body, but I like being able to fit into my pieces like
Mm-hmm.
yes. That's like that's my thing right there. Like, no.
You'll get there, Jay. Start slow. Start slow.
Oh, I know that I will. It's just the fact that sometimes I'll just be mad at myself. Like, for example, today, my husband was making me a vegan pizza, but on the way home, I stopped by Captain D's because I really wanted their mac and cheese. And I didn't even need
Dang.
it because I really wasn't even all that hungry. I don't even know why I stopped there. And it's just like those thoughts of like, why did I do that when I didn't need to?
Mm.
Can you mail me some Captain D's? Because we don't got those no more in Colorado. They all gone. I miss Captain D's.
It's kind of like those little things. It's like there's no reason why I needed to really do this, but for some reason I did, and it doesn't really satisfy me more because even when I get home, I still kind of want to eat the food that I was already thinking on eating. So it's like, what's the point of me? Why did I even stop over here if I know I have something at home to eat? Like, why is it that I can't just go straight home? I have to stop somewhere and get something to eat. Like, why is that? Like, if that's the case, then why the hell do I buy groceries? Like, what the fuck is that for? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
I
So I just
think
be like
you're
arguing with myself, like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, this is like a simple solution, but I just make it so difficult for myself for no apparent reason. And I feel like so many people do that. We all
Yeah.
get in our own way for all type of different reasons. It don't have to just be
Mm-hmm.
food. It could be for whatever it is. Like you
Yeah.
end up doing something that you know you don't even need to fucking do, knowing that you know exactly what you need to do. But then you sit there and you be mad at yourself, mad at the fucking world
Mm-hmm.
because yourself got in your own fucking way of what you were supposed to do. That's like you knowing that you have to pay a bill and you take that money and you go and you spend it on someone else or something else, knowing that you're supposed to do something and then your lights get cut off or something gets cut off or your phone get cut off or whatever get cut off that messes you
Mm-hmm.
up completely, knowing that you could have been able to fix it and you didn't, and then you just pissed off and now you just feel like the world is against you when you fucked up your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Is your subconscious telling you to stop and get something to eat before you go home, even though you know that there's a meal there, but it's your mind just already is like maybe even skeptical about if it's going to be something that you're going to enjoy. So you're like, oh, well, let
Yeah,
me get something that
Anthony's.
I'm going to enjoy
Well, Anthony.
before I get home. And there's something that I don't want to enjoy. And out of respect, I'm going to still eat it, but I'm going to eat a smaller portion.
I think what Anthony said
Honestly,
is
I don't even want it to be something that I'm eating. I don't even want to eat a smaller portion of something that's not gonna work
get you to
towards
where
the
you
goal that I
be.
want. I don't even want all of that in my
Right.
life. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It is a mindset thing, like Internets
It
was
is.
saying.
It's
Like,
definitely that's why you
child,
see listening. And I think for whatever reason, there's a reason why we're having this conversation right now. And you're gonna like just think on it. Um, and one day it's gonna click and you're just gonna do what you need to do.
yeah. And the
You
good thing
will.
about it is I think that day is coming sooner than later, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I'm
It's-
starting to like get really upset.
yeah. And when you get fed up, when you get fed up and you get sick of your own shit, that's when you do it. And everybody can say, they can give you a million pieces of advice, but until you're ready to do whatever it is, that's you're not gonna do it till you're ready.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody can be like, oh, all you gotta do is this and all you gotta do is that. And you hear it, but it's not
No,
gonna
well,
register and really click until you ready.
yep, absolutely. Okay. let's, let's talk about some examples of necessary selfishness. Turning down extra work or social obligations when you need rest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Walking away from toxic relationships, even if people don't understand your choice. Oh, that's easy. Choosing to focus on your goals, be that fitness, finance, or education, instead of pleasing everyone else. And investing time into your own growth, even if others call it selfish.
Mm.
People gonna always have something to say.
Everybody got something to say.
That's true.
Eh, like,
Like everybody got something to say. Like, and nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like we all
right.
got our crosses to bear. We all got things, and we've all been in a place where you know what you need to do. You know you need to leave that man. You know you need to leave that toxic job, but you're not
Mhm.
gonna do it. Even though other people can be giving you, they can. They can be
Sounded
sending
right.
you other
Yeah.
job postings. They could be telling you about this job, that job. They can be telling you you need to leave X, Y, and Z, but you're not going to move until you're ready to move.
Yep. Yep. You're not fed up. You're not fed up until you start taking action to change that
Mhm.
situation.
And then once you get
Yeah,
on
that's
that
true.
wave, it's over. Like once you get on your wave and you get on
Mhm.
your Zoom, it's like nobody can tell you nothing. And
Then
that's
it's
that's
like,
similar to like everybody that's on their YouTube journey.
mhm.
Like once you got on that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get monetized, I'm gonna whatever, you got on your Zoom and nobody couldn't tell you nothing, not even the trolls.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. And it's like, dang, I should have been did this. I could have been
Hmm.
did this. And they, you know,
But you gotta, it's like you gotta get fed up. You gotta,
you got like,
whatever
yeah.
click, it's something that clicks in you.
Yep.
It's something in you, like things people tell you, you start to hear it once you open your mind and you ready to listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely.
definitely agree.
Yeah. But none of us have the right to judge. Like we all got our vices. And if
Mm-hmm.
somebody told you right now, you got to give up, I don't know, you can't scroll your
Whatever it
phone
is.
more. You got to give up whatever you like to do, whatever your vice is. If somebody told you right now, you got to stop that. You're not ready to stop, or you don't see that it's a
It's
real
never gonna
problem
happen.
yet,
Right.
then you're going to tell them to shut the hell up.
That's facts.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
So that's why, like, I'll like, even like when I'm coaching someone, like if I know that they're not really ready, I just kind of support them through it until they ready to really go there. Because it's hard to change. It's hard to change habits. Old habits die hard, child.
Right.
You nice
Uh-huh.
coach. My trainer would be like, if you don't want to be here, then I'm sorry. You circle back when you're ready because I got too many other clients that want to be here for you to not want to be
I don't nah, I'm
here.
not like that because like sometimes like even if they're not ready to like really lock in and lose a bunch of weight, the fact that they show up to class, even if they show up once a week, twice a week, that's better than nothing. Like everybody's process is different. So I'm not gonna turn somebody away because they're not ready to go super ham hard yet. Pause. Because I know what it is. And then I'm a plus size fitness coach. So I know that people are
Yeah.
dealing with some real heavy stuff. So I'm not just gonna turn them away.
Right.
Even though they call me mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really that mean.
I think that that's all trainers. If you got a real coach, they're all mean. Because my coach, as much as I love her, she was meanish shites.
Shady.
Not that mean. I scream sometimes, but not really. Only a little bit.
And I didn't even you didn't want to see Coach mean because mean say, "Ooh, you really gonna get it." So I just was like, "I'm gonna do what I got to do and get up out of here."
Yeah, I can say yeah. Coach is definitely the type of mean that I like because you're not like over the top to piss me off. Because sometimes
Right.
when I'm like extremely tired doing the exercise, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. At
Oh
least I
my.
know you're not gonna like kill me with the shit, but sometimes you do, child. Sometimes you
Yeah,
do.
sometimes
But it's
it
like
depends
it's like
on too.
the times that you do is kind of needed, and you don't like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like forceful. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I feel like the times where I be wanting to choke you is when I'm in like a real like for example when we're doing something like really hard, and then you be counting down, and you be like 5, 4. And like we're doing the exercise as you're counting down. You'd be like 3, 2, 2, 2. I'd be like, bitch, if you don't fucking say one, because
Oh,
that
I
should be
hated
fucking
that. I
hurting. Child. I'd be
hate
like, oh
that,
my
Jay.
God.
I hate that. They all do it.
I know
They all
Anthony's
do
know
it.
what I'm fucking talking about. You know when we're literally doing the exercise. Like each time she says a number, we're like lifting
Yes,
up or we're doing the exercise and we're in like a really tough position. And then she says 2 like way too fucking
true.
many times, and I'm already like, oh my
Yes.
God, we're about to be at 1. I'm about to lay the
No.
hell down and. Oh my
Mm-mm.
God. And then she the type of thing that pisses me off too is that she's the type to look into the camera as she's saying 2 so she could tell your ass to get the fuck up. I'm like, yo, I'm about to fucking cry. Like, what the hell? And
Yeah.
then the thing that pisses me off too is that she will stop the exercise in the middle of the exercise and start talking. And then she'll be like, I can't remember. Did we do that exercise? Okay, I think we're about to do it again. Oh
They
my
all
God.
do it,
I'm like,
Jay.
bitch, if you
They
don't shut the
all
hell
Oh,
up
do
so
it.
we
dude.
could do this
I think,
exercise,
like,
that shit
I,
blows me. Because
okay,
what?
they must learn that in like personal trainer school, then the same way that, pastors learn how to do that bleh stuff at, whatever church school that they go to. Yeah, they must teach them all the same mind games tricks. Because my lady did the same stuff. Coach did the same stuff.
Woo-wee.
Nah, but I'm telling you, it's different with Coach because we like she does this thing where she does like it's like 6 different exercises or something, and then
Yeah.
we be on like round 1 where she's doing the first. No, it'd be like 9 different exercises, and then we be on like round 1 where we're doing 3 exercises, and then we do 3 exercises like 3 different times. Or we no, we do 3 exercises like 9 different times, I think it is. And then like when we're on the second round, like she'll just like dead stop in the middle of like the on the of the live and like tell a story like out of nowhere. I don't know where the fuck the story
You're
like come
doing
from.
set.
And then out of nowhere, she's like, okay, let's start from the top. I'm like, bitch, are you stupid? We're not starting from the top. I'm exhausted. And then we still got another long like we got like six more exercises and 3 sets of those 6 exercises, and you telling me to start over in the very beginning? No, you out of your. You must be bananas. You must be that banana I tell you to throw out that window that one time when you was on live
Yo,
chat.
Jay,
Because
Jay's
what?
crying.
That's shocking your body. That's shocking your body so that you can I'm telling you, Jay, all the stuff you saying is all of the prime bust down body
No, I'm
moves that they
telling
do.
you. I be wanting to cut the camera off sometimes and lay the fuck down because. And then I remember when I
The
first got onto
London
the
Bridge
live, when I first
story.
did the exercise with her, my camera was off. She kept stopping the thing to tell me to put my camera on. And I was like, oh my God.
Woo.
I was
Jay,
like,
I
yo,
would
okay, let me work
drag
out. Child, I
myself
was so exhausted.
out of that
Woo.
gym to my car, and I would just be passed out
Jay.
dead in my car, my legs so weak. I could not even drive home. Like I would have to like sit there. One time she came out, that's why I knew I had to get myself together. And I realized I had been sitting there like 45 minutes. She said, I know you are not still sitting. Oh my whole body hurt. I know how you feel, girl.
Ooh, that's
It does
good though.
get
Ain't it? Don't
easier.
it feel good?
It does get, I'm telling you, I've been there to where I could
Afterwards,
not
after the
move.
workout, oh my God, that fucking London Bridge story. Every single time it's the same story. And on I forgot what she says in London, a pretty chocolate drop was born. And what the London bridges is probably like the hardest exercise out of like every exercise. I ain't gonna hold you. Like each time I'm
Word.
like, damn, that's so crazy. Them London bridges, when I finally actually did it for real for the first time, I was actually so happy because that shit is so hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is hard. Like I would love for you and Callus. I know y'all call him Sea Life, but I call him Callus. I would love for you and Callus to do a workout challenge on live so we can watch y'all. Like
Ooh.
y'all have to pick whatever. I want it to be like you have to be like, okay, Callus, we're about to do 3 reps of this, and then y'all both have to do it at the same time, and then he picks the exercise and you have to do like 3 reps of that, and then y'all both have to do it until the first person taps out.
Hmm. That sounds like a plan.
I think he'll be down for that. He be up on his
He
live
be like, feel
smacking
the
his gut
pain.
with his work equipment. He be smacking. I be seeing him smacking his gut. He be using that tool thing that looks
The
like a,
kettlebell.
yeah, and he be like smacking himself in the stomach. I'm like, is this boy okay? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I wrote in the comment, I was like, am I watching abuse? Because child, he be so serious now, but he is so cool though. But I think that'll be
Hmm.
dope, and I think he'll be down. And
I
I
think
had
so
met, when
too.
was it? Yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I had went onto his live, and I seen his daughter. I was like, oh my god, her nickname for me is Cutie Butt because she is so cute.
Yeah,
I
she
was
is
like,
too
yeah,
cute.
that's my little girlie. But I think that'll be kind of fire. I think that'll be really dope for
I
y'all
do
to
too.
like do a workout challenge against each other. Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
can even do like
That
a
would be
coin
cool.
toss to start it off.
We could do what? Say it
Or
again.
somebody can do the coin toss. Somebody can do a coin toss to start it off to see who goes first.
Yeah. Where he
I
at?
think
He in
that
the
would be really cool. No, he's not in the chat. He's probably
mm.
asleep or some shit.
He probably working out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He probably on his live working out. That would be dope though. That'll be
Now,
cool. Who is anybody else like a workout person in our thing? Because it'll be cool. Like we do that and we keep it going and like add other people and stuff. Or whoever wants to
To
join.
do the challenge to yeah,
Yeah.
that would be kind of cool. And it's not even a challenge. What would you call it? To do the, what would you call it?
Do I
it's-
don't know the workout or
To
like a
be, no, I want it to be called something else, not the workout. I want it to be called like, oh, maybe we can call it what he be saying. What he be saying? He be
feel the
saying
pain or
the
something.
pain, yeah, the pain champ or the champion of pain or something like that. I think that would be kind of fly.
Mm,
The
I think
champion
so
of
too.
pain. Who's the champion of pain? So each person has to come up with their like painful exercise. So y'all all have to do, and whoever like pretty much isn't able to do what that person is saying. As far as a fair exercise too, exercise is actually exercise, not some made up shit like somebody standing on the cabinet and trying to do some weird hanging off the
Yeah, it has to
shit.
be like
Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
an actual exercise. That's for real. You know. What you said? Okay, y'all, I gotta run. My phone about to die. I'll slide back in.
Anthony's
Okay,
phone always dead.
Anthony's.
Anthony's phone stayed there.
Always dead.
That is so funny.
It is. It's all good though.
Because I was thinking of like being able to do like a collab with um with Callie. Because he work out too.
hmm Oh, or maybe y'all can start off by doing maybe y'all can start off by doing the squats. A squat
All right.
challenge. I
We
think
could
that'd
do
be
a squat
interesting.
challenge.
I think that'd be kind of fun to see who would last the longest. And y'all could probably do like y'all can do like, he was doing 10 sets each and he went up to like 200 and something. I think that
Mm-hmm.
would be dope. Y'all can start off doing 10 sets and y'all can do them at the same time and y'all would have to just like keep going until one person taps out.
We gonna be there all night. Cause I ain't tapping out. But that would be dope. We could do squats. We could do that. Like, cause I'll
I
do
think
his
that
squat.
would work. I think that would be a good challenge.
Mm-hmm.
The pain champ or the pain champion.
And see who could finish them the first or something like that.
No, I think it should be who can go the longest. Like who can keep up with it.
Endurance, yeah.
And then y'all do 10 sets each. Like y'all do 10 and then y'all pause and then y'all do like, y'all get ready and y'all do the next 10 and y'all just have to keep going. And then the person that taps out first loses.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be 10 and then y'all like talk to the chat to see how it went. And then y'all do another 10 and then y'all talk to the chat. And then, you keep going like that. And the chat we gonna be looking at y'all. We gonna be like, oh, somebody legs look a little wiggly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not the chat trolling, trolling everybody. What's
Yeah,
that?
the chat. You
All
already know
right.
we're gonna be trolling. We're gonna be looking at y'all. Ooh, is she sweating? I see sweat coming down her face. I think she about to give up. Yeah,
That'd be
I think that'll
hilarious.
be fun.
That'd be hilarious. All right, let's get this last talking point because I got a premiere starting in a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. What time at 10:30?
10:30. Yep.
Oh well, we're gonna have to get off of here. Remember that happened with Corey, and she said when she was on live, her premiere didn't work the way it was supposed to.
Mm.
True.
All right, so let's get it over with so you can go do your premiere.
All right. So how to recognize the line? Ask yourself, am I protecting my peace or am I avoiding responsibility?
Hmm.
Healthy selfishness builds you up. Harmful selfishness tears others down. Watch for patterns. Are you saying no to grow or are you hiding from accountability? And balance is key. Give when you can, but don't give at the expense of your health and happiness.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good night, everybody.
I think that pretty much sums it up right there.
That's it.
Fantastic night. Fantastic live.
Well,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'll see you in your premiere elevated.
Word.
Okay. Of course. Thank you for joining.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, everybody. Going time.
Later,
It's time to
y'all.
wrap. Time to wrap this all up. I appreciate y'all for spending some time here. You know, you could have been anywhere in these internet streets, but you spent some time here with me. I appreciate you and your time for that. You know, you were not being selfish with your time, and I appreciate you for that. You see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Nah, but we're gonna wrap this up. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care.
All right. Bye.